Well, also tonight, could the old NRG plant in Dunkirk be transformed into a nuclear power plant? And what are the pros and the cons of such a plan? A forum was held at SUNY Fredonia today. It tackled that very topic. 2 News Side's Nate Benson reports tonight from SUNY Fredonia.
Hey there, Nate Benson here at SUNY Fredonia, where elected officials, labor leaders, and the business community, about 60 of them, got a crash course in nuclear energy. It was a big day for the nuclear. About a dozen people gathered outside Governor Hochul's Western New York office on Perry Street Tuesday morning, calling on the governor to reverse her plan to expand nuclear power in New York State.
We're really challenging our governor to not buy into the idea of nuclear energy to expand and the energy system, to enhance the electric grid. Nuclear energy historically has been really problematic.
Meanwhile, down the 90 and the Lakeshore, about 60 elected officials, labor leaders, and the business community heard from experts about the pros and cons of nuclear power, a so-called Nuclear 101 forum. All of this nuclear talk is because Dunkirk told the state that they are interested in converting the old NRG plant into a nuclear power facility. The forum was designed to give stakeholders a bigger picture about what is possible.
We need more clean, reliable, cheaper energy than what we're paying right now. And you have a facility that's been mothballed, closed down, and that's a huge detriment to the city itself.
Chautauqua County Executive P.J. Wendell says that there's a huge opportunity to convert the old coal plant to a nuclear plant and get it back on the tax roll for the city of Dunkirk. Why is it important to get the buy-in from elected leaders and the business community?
Well, I think the business community is the ones that can speak to what the need is, right? Manufacturers, if are going to be here to say, hey, we need more energy. Right now, we're kind of strapped as far as, the energy designation. There's a fishing boat captain out here who obviously is going to be concerned about the fishery in Lake Erie, which is abundant and probably one of the best walleye fisheries in the world. So there's a lot of people concerned. And I think if you can get them bought in, if you can get them, calmed a little bit in what they might hear or see or read.
But could the old NRG plant be easily flipped to nuclear? Experts think so.
There's definitely positives associated with Dunkirk. The fact that you've got an existing site that has the transmission facilities associated with it. You do have the lake nearby.
Keith Shue is the co-executive director of Nuclear New York. Say that 5 times fast. A pro-nuclear advocacy group that spoke at the forum.
I think looking wisely at the benefits of nuclear in this area to spur additional industrial development in this area. That would benefit the community here.
But the old NRG plant has a new owner, a Texas-based company called Genever. I spoke to Jared Rossi, CFO for Genever, and for the first time we hear from them about all of this nuclear talk. Since you're the owner of this site, is nuclear on the table for something you might want to do?
I think they are making a lot of good arguments for why it could be an option for this site. It was a power plant before, so going back to another power plant makes a lot of sense.
Rossi says the company is not committing to anything yet. As overall redevelopment plans are being worked on, site remediation would need to happen first.
What we're focused on is getting in, making sure we go through the right steps on cleaning up the old site, doing the demolition, the remediation that needs to take place. Then we'll, and at the same time, in parallel, we'll look at the redevelopment opportunities. But there are lots of them. It's a good site.
Now, it's important to note that there's no timetable from New York State as to when they plan to make an announcement about where they want to build one of these new nuclear facilities. It could be tomorrow, it could be the day after, it could be a year from now, but folks here in Chautauqua County want to be prepared nonetheless. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.